Good morning, Americans and humans. This is your favorite alien here on the morning of Saturday, April 22nd, 2023. And you called today Earth Day. So, I know you can't save the planet Earth because you don't want to, and you can't because your governments are so entrenched they won't let you. But, question today, do you want to save the human race? And I bet you'll get no answers to that either. So, if you want to save the human race, we need to, one, have people that want to save the human race. Two, set up a fund so the people that are here, they won't be going anywhere, but maybe their descendants can go to a different home once we find it. And spread human society. And we have to establish human society. No politics, no religions, no pigmentation issues. We have to develop a brand new society. But are you willing to do that? Are you willing to part with things? But believe me, in my civilization, the humanoids, and also when you study my other people in my federation who gave up a lot to get this in return. Okay? Their civilizations are thriving, our federation is thriving. Is it perfect? No. Are their civilizations perfect? No. But they're a lot more closer to perfect than yours. And that's the case that you strive day to day to get closer. You never will get perfect, but you always try to get closer. And you never form opinions that are so close-minded that you can't deal with them. Case in point, the Americans here. 53 years ago, they created Roe versus Wade. Was it perfect? Oh, it was far from that. Did it supply a purpose? Yes. But they never answered the question that they should have, and today they still haven't. And this is why you got Roe versus Wade repealed for stupid reasons, political reasons, and personal reasons that should not have been repealed in the first place. It should have been made better. But neither one of you decided to make it better because, one, you liked the way it was, two, you hated the way it was. And this and civilization cannot stand. Excuse me. On this part, I'll tell you this, and this only today. Do you need Roe versus Wade? Yes. Is life 100% savable or 100% life? No. There is no such thing as 100%. Once you realize that life is not sacred, life is something you strive for. Okay? And you try to protect as much as you can. But life is whatever you make of it. And here in America, you don't understand life. Take where I live here in Grand Villa. You can't even have your own room because you don't make enough money to have your own room. When you turn 60 and you retire and you have issues with your health, whether it's mental, physical, or whatever it is, you become an existing being, not a living being. And there's a difference between existence and living. Okay? I've seen places here in the United States where people are put in wheelchairs and every morning they're wheeled out of their rooms, dressed up, and lined up. There was places in Georgia where that happened. In Marietta, I've seen that. When I was looking with my wife for places to go because her health was failing, I was okay at the time, but now I'm not. So, like in this case, I live in Grand Villa, and I'm supposed to get a roommate next week. But I see that there's a place in Orange City that'll offer me a one room for me for the same price that I'm paying here. Right now, it's almost $3,000 if you pay both mine and the government. $3,000 for half a room. So if you get the other patient, you're looking at another $3,000. So the company is getting $6,000 for one studio apartment room. Yeah, you see what I mean? And this is the problem you have, Americans. You don't understand life. Is this life or is this existence? I submit it's existing, not living. Living is when you can go out and you can have all kinds of interesting stuff. You can have meals that you like, not meals that you have to eat, and some of them are atrocious. Really? Do you want that? Hell no. And yet, you don't even want to save your human race. And that, to me, is what I'm going to tell my bosses when I get home and finally get the report of this planet, and I'll say, Earthlings or Terrans, in their own words in the English language that they had, quote, suck and are terrible. This is your favorite alien. Good day.